Welcome to the live stream, anyone that is here. Welcome to the live stream, anyone that is here. Welcome to the live stream, anyone that is here. Welcome to the live stream, anyone that is here. Welcome to Welcome to the live stream, Mama Pantera. It is good to see you. So, guys, I'm getting started just a couple of minutes early because I didn't know if this was going to work. I wanted you guys to be able to see the entire piece of work. So I'm working on a piece called The Tree of Life. And actually in 2023, I began working on this piece in a larger size. And that was in, believe, May of 2023. And in November of 2023, I stopped working on it. I had put the piece away. And my goal was to start working on it again. Welcome to the live stream, everyone that is here. I am doing a diamond painting, and this piece is a piece that I was working on in 2023, and I was working on it in May of 2023, and something happened and I had to put it away and stop working on it. I was actually working on, I believe it was 16 by 20. It's larger than this one. And my husband and I had put the art away. We made sure that the piece was taken care of and all of the little pieces were all together. And here we are, 2025. We could not find the original art piece, The Tree of Life. We cannot find it. So I agreed to start the piece over and start it over from scratch. We cannot find it anywhere online in a larger size. So right now it's 12 by 16. Oh my gosh, Amy. Hello, Amy. How are you? It has been too long since we last spoke or even hugged each other. I miss your hugs, Miss Amy, and I'm glad to see you here. For those of you just joining the live stream, I am doing diamond painting, and this is the Tree of Life. I originally started this piece in 2023 in a larger size, and I put it away and cannot find the original piece, and it was halfway finished. So I have agreed to start it over and rework it because it is such a beautiful, beautiful piece. Also, this is my first time to live stream on this channel in 4 years. So my last live stream on this channel was in 2021, right before my sudden cardiac arrest. And that was my last live stream on this channel. So I'm excited and nervous because live streaming on this channel was a big part of what this channel was all about. I actually had a nighttime podcast originally on this channel before I changed the subject matter. Now, before my sudden cardiac arrest, on this channel, my niche was daily life, and I did unbaggings, unboxings, live streams. I did a lot of live streams, and I had a nightly podcast that we did on Friday and Saturday nights. It was called Late Nights with Lady, and we did it on Friday and Saturday nights. And I had quite a huge following. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. This is my first time in over almost 4 years to live stream on this channel. And I wanted to share with you guys, I'm starting a new diamond painting. This is the Tree of Life. I originally started this piece in 2023, and it was a much larger one. And I cannot find the original, and my husband and I both made sure that we put it away in a safe place. And it's so safe now that we cannot find it. And so I agreed to start this piece over, and it will be completed. If any of you out there are watching and you know where I can find this particular Tree of Life diamond painting in a 16 by 20 or bigger, comment down below or even in the chat. Let me know, because I was looking and I could not find anything larger, and I was disappointed because I wanted the big one and I wanted to frame it. So right now I'm going to do the 12 by 16. I was lucky to find the same design, the same pattern, because the original company that I got it from doesn't have that one anymore. And it took some looking, because this actual Tree of Life is now mostly found in a 4-pack of diamond paintings. And I didn't want a 4-pack. I wanted to start with just this one. So that's where I'm at, starting brand new, fresh with this Tree of Life. And I want to welcome you all to my channel. So this is a community, a Christian community. I want to say it was at the beginning of this year, or around, I guess, February or March. The content of this channel completely changed, and it is now My Heartstring with God. After taking some time and talking a lot with God, the Father spoke to me, and He encouraged me to take time to remember Him and Him saving my life from a sudden cardiac arrest. He also completely and fully healed me from my sudden cardiac arrest. In 3 years of recovery, He has now completely healed my heart. I was told at this last heart visit, I go once a year to meet with my cardiac team. I was actually told that my heart is doing about 95% of the work, and my pacemaker does about 5% of the work. They say my heart and my recovery from my cardiac arrest defies science, and that I'm a miracle. And I will tell you, if you've ever checked out the statistics of survival from a sudden cardiac arrest, you will know that even those who survive do not always have good quality of life. And amen, amen, amen. So I'm a miracle. And I'm going to tell y'all a true story. For everyone that's here, there's not very many here at this moment, but I'm going to tell you a true story. The night that I was admitted into the hospital, I was put in the women's ward because they didn't have a bed for me anywhere else at that time. But they told me, you are anemic, but you have a dangerously low heart rate. So they put me in the women's ward. I needed to be on the cardiac floor. And I'm just laying there in the bed because they just wheeled me in. And, I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. And a little Asian doctor comes in, Dr. Lay. He's an amazing cardiac specialist. Um, he helps diagnose special heart conditions. He was there to find out why my heart rate was dangerously low. He looks at my EKG and his eyes nearly pop out of his head and he's looking at me scared. I'm wondering why this man is looking at me so afraid and scared. He looked at me and told me that I needed a pacemaker and I needed it immediately. So this cardiac specialist is taking pictures of my EKG. He's sending it to the surgeon. He's trying to call the surgeon. He is texting the surgeon. And I did not really know what was happening. All I know is I looked up at the ceiling. I looked up at that ceiling and I told God, I said, whatever you do, God, whatever you do not let me die in this hospital bed. I will not die in this hospital bed. I will do whatever you ask of me. Don't let me die in this hospital bed. I don't know what prompted me to pray that prayer and ask God not to let me die in that hospital bed because legit, this was like I think on the 12th of October, and on the 13th of October, I suffered a sudden cardiac arrest right there in the hospital bed. Now, the last thing I remember was they were giving me iron, and they were giving me a blood transfusion and some iron. And they said, I asked them, what are y'all doing? And they said, we're giving you iron, we're giving you blood. We have to get your hemocrits. I believe that's what they said, your hemoglobin, your hemocrits high enough for you to go through the surgery because you need a pacemaker. And I'm going to tell you, that's the last thing I absolutely remember. My husband was there and he said the last thing he remembers was me saying, I don't feel good at all. And he said I began to have, anoxic breathing. He said it was like I was having a seizure. He called the nurse in and he said the nurse jumped onto the bed and began CPR, and she pulled this cord that called a bunch of people, code blue, code red, whatever code blue, I think. And I understand that, keep in mind, I'm just going by what I've been told over the past 4 years, was that I was technically, legally dead for over 12 minutes while they gave me CPR. I'm sure I was shocked, with the big paddles a few times and had chemicals injected into me. I feel like all of that probably happened. And then I laid in a coma. From what I understand, I was on a medically induced coma, or in a medically induced coma, for, I guess, 3 to 4 days. I was on a ventilator because apparently I could not handle the ventilator. I kept trying to rip it out. I don't remember this. So they put me in a medically induced coma. And I guess during this time, I do not remember them lightly bringing me out of my coma. Lightly, slightly, I think, bringing me out of my coma. I don't know, because I don't remember. But my husband said I was somewhat awake. they, Dr. Bilal Ayub at Medical City of Arlington, implanted a pacemaker in my chest to keep my heart beating, to keep me alive. And at that time, from the beginning, my pacemaker did 98 to 99% of the work. To be honest, I'm pretty sure that it was doing 100% of the work, and they did not want to frighten me. So, each time I went back to see my cardiologist, at first you go every 6 months. There was improvement, more improvement, more improvement. You're doing good, more improvement. How do you feel? And it was on my third visit to my cardiac team, which was not this year, but last year. I met several doctors, several surgeons. I guess I'm famous. I am famous at Medical City of Arlington. Um, they told me that they don't know how, but my heart had healed itself like 90 to 95%. And that at that time, my pacemaker, they said, was doing between 5 and 7%, and that my heart was healing itself. I went this year, and the way I understand it, sometimes my heart beats on its own 100%. I don't even use the pacemaker. And he said sometimes it will do something, the pacemaker will do something, and it will help me when I need it. He said that is about 5 to 7% of the time or less. And so, with all of that, God wanted to remind me that I made him a promise to do whatever I asked of him if he did not let me die in that hospital bed. And with that, this channel changed all of its content. And this channel is dedicated to God, to the Father, to the Son, to the Holy Spirit, to his miracles, to his blessings, and to helping others get to know that the only way to the Father is through the Son. And that's why this channel is now dedicated specifically to God. And that my heartstring with God is because my heart is now connected completely to the Father. He is connected to me. I am connected to him. I live through him, and he guides me through his Holy Spirit every day. And I hope that this helps you understand this channel and why earlier this year I changed all the content of it. And yes, I brought back diamond painting, watercolors, adult coloring, because one, God wants us to be creative, but we got to remember to make sure he is in the equation when you do art, painting, coloring, diamond art. And I had already started doing this Tree of Life. I had wanted to finish it. And I thought, what a better way, the best way that I'm going to bring back my channel live stream. I haven't live streamed in almost 4 years on this channel. Than to bring back the Tree of Life, which I couldn't find the original. So we're going to start it from scratch. And we're just going to be grateful and thankful in this moment because we're together and we're sharing, the blessings of the Father. And we're just having a really good time. And you guys get to watch me start a whole new project on here. And I mean start from scratch. I did, I did a couple of rows, or I did a row day before yesterday, and then yesterday I did a couple of more rows just to see if I thought I could live stream this and chat with y'all. And what I did was, I can see y'all because I'm looking at you live streaming on a laptop directly in front of my lighted board. Yes, I'm using one of these big lighted boards for doing artwork and diamond painting. You could also put your watercolor sheet on here and light up your watercolor sheet. You could put your coloring sheets on here, illuminate your coloring sheets so that when you do videos and live streams, people can see what you're working on. It's all lit up and illuminated. I think my main disappointment with YouTube is that we can't have any music, or we would have really good music going. But you know, YouTube has their policies on certain music. That's why there's no music going in the background, because, you know, YouTube is that way about their music. What do you guys think of? I don't know if you can see my, this is my thing that I do my, let's see if I can get it in here for you. There we go. This is my diamond painting pencil thing. And it's clear. It's got flowers, it's got glitter. It's full of flowers and glitter, and it's acrylic. I wish you could see it better. Hold on. Let's try something so y'all can see it better. I'm going to lay it right here. There you go. It's just full of pretty flowers. Hold on, let me see here. Crank it up and see if y'all can see it. I'm cranking it up, the brightness, so y'all can see the flowers. It's full of flowers and glitter. I wish y'all could see the glitter better, but... So, Miss Amy, what are you doing today, Amy? Don't tell me you're watching me from work. Are you watching me from work, Amy, or are you not working today? Are you watching me? Are you working from home? Are you remote? Or are you watching me on your break, on your lunch? Because I'm curious if you're watching me from work or lunch, at home, in your car, remote work. You're working. Nice. Hey, Amy, is Amanda around there anywhere? Is Amanda around? Miss Mosier? Is Miss Mosier around there somewhere? I just wondered if Amanda was anywhere around the area. But if she's there and you see her... No! Did they move her to 701? Did they move her to 701? I'm scared. Did they move her to 701? Because I know she said... Yeah, see, she said she had seen my husband over there the other day. I told her she should have went and said hi, hello, how are you? Because he's really friendly, and he can be a lot of fun to chat with and talk to, and he's a good work friend to have. That's what I can say. He's a good work friend to have. Because there's not a lot of good work friends. He's a good work friend to have. So for those of you who are watching, I'm chatting with Amy. Her name is Amy Metrellis, and she is a friend of mine that I used to work with. Everyone in the room, say hello to Miss Amy if you're there. Say hello to Amy. I wish I could just play some music and play this music really loud and we can jam, but YouTube has its quirks about music. So I'm taking a poll, a vote right now. I'm doing diamond painting today. Would you guys enjoy adult coloring books? Would you guys enjoy watercolors? Because where are my watercolor sheets? I ordered some watercolor sheets, some really nice watercolor sheets, and I'm going to be doing watercolor too. So, would you guys enjoy also adult coloring? Would you also enjoy watercoloring? I can't draw. I cannot draw, so there won't be drawing. But I do diamond painting. I do watercoloring. I do, like I said, adult coloring books, as well as diamond painting and watercoloring. Welcome to the live stream. Whoever is here, welcome. This is my first time live streaming in almost 4 years on this channel. I'm so glad to be back on this channel, live streaming. I know I've done a lot of content in, I guess it's been 3.5, 4 years that I've started doing content again. And I haven't done a lot of live streams, but I'm back now, and I just want to welcome all of you to the live stream. Welcome to our community. If you think you would enjoy more live streams, more diamond art, more watercoloring, more adult coloring content, enjoy your meeting, Amy, when it should have been an email. Woohoo, tell everybody I said hey. Hey, hey. Yeah, y'all, I was talking to Miss Amy, and she's going to a meeting. She's a friend of mine that used to be a co-worker. And it was so good to see her. I love when people that I used to work with, they try to stay in touch with me. Because I had a huge work family up until March 14th of this year. Nothing bad. I resigned from my position, my choice, and that's what I did. Now, I want to welcome you all and let you know that, yes, I have watercolors coming. I have adult coloring books coming, more diamond painting. I'm looking at some different diamond art. I really am. I'm looking online, seeing what I think would be good for this channel. If you can see right now, I'm working on the Tree of Life. Like I was saying earlier, I had started this in a larger size and I can't find it. That was in 2023 that I cannot find the original. So I want to welcome everybody to the live stream. I can see that there are at least 2 people on this live stream, and I want to welcome all of you. And I'm doing some diamond painting. I'm doing this tree of life. You can see it over in the corner that I am working on a diamond painting. It's the tree. It's one of the trees of life. There's so many different variations, and this is the one that I thought was so pretty and so lovely. So yes, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to my Heartstring with God. This is a family-friendly Christian community, and I want to welcome you all. If you're just joining the live stream, I have not live streamed on this channel in almost 4 years. For if you're new here, in 2021, I survived a sudden cardiac arrest. So, of course, I took time away from my YouTube channel, and it was different, very different. I would say in 2021, I did a lot of unboxings, unbaggings. I had a podcast, a nightly podcast that we did on a Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Mostly at night. Sundays was in the evening. And I had a podcast. And it was called Late Night with Lady. Before my channel became Christian based, it was your day in the life, daily life type content. And I did all of the basic type stuff that people do in a day of the life. I showed you, cooking videos, live streams. I did adult coloring. I do remember I did some coloring, and I did my original diamond art. I have 2 pieces remaining from the original channel content. I believe one was a pocket watch, and one is a crescent moon, I believe. It's been a long time. It's been almost 4 years, and some things I can't remember since my cardiac arrest. Welcome everybody to the live stream. I want to welcome everybody in. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I want to welcome you all to the live stream. All right. I want to welcome everybody to the live stream. I want to thank all of you for showing up and coming to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Yeah, show the live stream some love. Give us some hearts. Give it some thumbs up. Like the live stream. Like the live stream. Show it some love. Give it some heart. Just thank you all for coming to the live stream. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to my Heart Stream with God, and we are doing a diamond art piece today. I'm doing a Tree of Life. Welcome. Thank you for the heart. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up, like the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to my Heart Stream with God. Welcome to the live stream. Show it some love. Give it a heart. Give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more diamond painting, more watercoloring, and more adult coloring, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Just want everyone to relax and enjoy the content and enjoy being with each other and having a good time. Welcome to the live stream. If you like diamond art, if you like watercolor and adult coloring books and other creative content, you can give this live stream a thumbs up, show it some love, and feel free to subscribe to our community. Everyone is welcome here. So yeah, today I'm starting a brand new piece of diamond art. This is a Tree of Life. If you're new here, I originally started this piece in a larger size back in 2023. After putting the piece away safely, I put it so safely away that we cannot locate it to start on it. So I'm starting this piece over, but in a smaller size. We cannot find it in a larger size. If you are watching this live stream and you know where I can get this particular Tree of Life in a larger size other than a 16 by 12, let me know down in the comments, or you can even go in the chat and let me know where I can find this piece in a larger size. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome Rick, welcome Amy, welcome Mama Pantera, welcome everyone. I'm glad to see you all here in the live stream because this is the first time I've live streamed in almost 4 years on this channel. So for those of you who are new here, in 2021, I survived a sudden cardiac arrest, and that set my YouTube, in a holding pattern for quite a while. And this is the first time I have live streamed on here in almost 4 years. And I was so excited. Literally, I was sitting at my desk and I was talking to someone, and they reminded me about the Tree of Life that I started in 2023. And I told them, I said, I can't find where we put it because I know my husband had helped me store and put away all of my arts and crafts at the end of 2023. I had started a new job and I was commuting a lot, and I just ran out of time to enjoy arts and crafts. And my YouTube channel just kind of died. It was really sad because I lost a lot of people because I had a podcast called Late Light with Lady. And I tried to bring it back and it just wasn't the same. And I want to do another podcast, but of course it's going to be not necessarily Christian based, but it won't be it will be different content than what we used to do. I have another channel that is my daily life channel called Mama Pantera. And if you like basic daily life kind of stuff, I also have my pet videos over there with my cats. If you like animal videos, music, and things like that, I have Mama Pantera. I've considered doing a podcast over on that channel. But it's just a matter of deciding if I want to do regular content and regular podcast content over there or not. It's very debatable right now. But if you would like a good Christian podcast, that I miss my podcast. I did it at night. And it had, kind of like a quiet, low-lit room kind of vibe. And we had so much fun with that podcast. And I hope that you guys are having a fantastic weather. I hope you guys are having good weather where you're at. I live in Texas, and it's supposed to be, I think, in the mid-90s today. The mornings here have been in the 60s and 70s. It's been really nice in the mornings, and I hope you are having decent weather where you're at. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome in. I'm doing a diamond painting of the Tree of Life. Welcome in. Everyone is welcome to the live stream, and I hope that you're having the best day possible. It is Friday. TGIF. My Heartstring crew, I want to welcome you. Welcome to the live stream. And I hope that you're enjoying the content and sticking it out and riding with us. I hope that you're all having a really good day. Welcome to the live stream. Yes, Mama Pantera, I'm going to be doing watercolors as well. I have these really neat autumn watercolor sheets that are in the all autumn themed. And I'm going to be doing watercolor paintings. For those of you who are just coming and joining us in the live stream, I can kind of give you an idea of the watercolor sheets that I'm going to be coloring. They are by Gravy, I believe, Gravy, And this is autumn themed watercolor sheets. And I really look forward to doing these with you guys. So yeah, we're going to be doing these watercolor sheets. I will be painting these watercolor sheets. I'm really looking forward to doing these. I also do adult coloring books. I'm going to look for another art piece for diamond painting as well. Looking at some different things. I was looking at there's like 5G diamond painting. I want to welcome all of you that have just joined us. This is the first time I've live streamed on this channel in almost 4 years, and I was so excited that I was feeling up to finally getting back on this channel and live streaming. And I just want to welcome everyone and let you know you're all welcome here. This is, of course, a Christian-based community, and I just want you all to feel welcome. And if you like diamond painting and you like watercolors and you like adult coloring books and you enjoy Bible study, journaling, just healthy Christian content, give this live stream a thumbs up. Take a look around our community and my channel and subscribe if you feel like you would enjoy more content. I put out content every day. Every day you get videos, sometimes maybe once a week, but usually twice a week. I do shorts almost every day. I do shorts basically every day. You'll get some type of short. I do community posts as well. I do Bible studies, videos. I used to do a podcast on here, and I've been considering doing a nighttime podcast again. Welcome to the live stream. I want to welcome everyone in to my Heart Stream with God. I'm just working on a new diamond art piece. I want to welcome you all in. Welcome everyone. If you like diamond art, watercolor, adult coloring books, Bible studies, if you like Christian stories, I often will open a book and do Christian stories as well. I want to welcome you all to the live stream. Happy Friday, TGIF. If you like what you see, tap the hearts, give it some love. Give this live stream a thumbs up if you like what you see. And if you like good, healthy Christian content, take a look around. Sub to our community. Everyone is welcome. I want to welcome everyone to the live stream. I hope that you're all having a fantastic Friday, and I hope that you're all healthy and blessed today. I know I am. I'm just so grateful for today. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be with all of you today. I'm just grateful to be here and be able to live stream and to talk and to share blessings with all of you. So I really want to thank you all for coming. I want to thank everybody that showed up to the live stream and have spent a few minutes with me here and checked out the diamond painting and what we're doing today. So if you're here and you're in the live stream, can you tell me what your favorite type of diamond art is? What is your favorite type of diamond art? I would like to know what your favorite type of diamond art is. I've been looking at pet diamond art, nature diamond art, like this is the Tree of Life. I saw some good Christian-based diamond art. I looked at I don't know if I would want to do like the beach or the ocean or anything, because that's just like, that would be like a lot of sand and a lot of water. And I think that would pretty much make me crazy if I had to look at just brown and blue for several hours. Right now I'm looking at blue, and somehow I believe I have a stowaway the wrong color that got into the mix here. It looks black, but let's see what we got. Try to take a look at it. I think this is the wrong color. It's mixed in. Well, no, it appears to be the right color. Don't know why it looks wrong next to the other ones. I'm going to put some more beads in my tray. Welcome into the live stream. Just doing some diamond painting. I'm working on this Tree of Life that you see here. I hope that you're having a blessed day. This is the first time that I have live streamed on this channel in nearly 4 years. So welcome in. Welcome to our community. Welcome to My Heartstring with God. I do diamond painting. I will do some watercolors. I do adult coloring books. We do Bible studies. I do Bible journaling. I do all kinds of friendly Christian content. I'm considering a podcast, an evening podcast that I'm going to try to work on here soon. That would be live streamed. I used to have a live stream podcast back before 2021 or beginning of 2021. I had a nightly podcast that I did Friday, Saturday nights, and Sunday evenings. So if you're interested in a lot of live content, like I said, I do videos, I do Bible studies. I also I read stories, Christian stories online. I pick Christian topics. I do Bible verse studies. I will go over different topics in the Bible. And I just want you all to feel welcome here. Everyone is welcome. Like I said, I do diamond painting, watercolors, adult coloring. If you think you would like to see more of this content along with Christian-friendly content, take a look around our community and my channel. Everyone is welcome. Just want everyone to feel welcome here. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. I want to welcome everyone. If you're new here, my name is Sherry, and I want to welcome you to my Heart Stream with God. I'm working on some diamond art today. I also do watercolors. I do adult coloring books. And I'm working on a Christian podcast that will start taking place hopefully by next month. I will be able to start setting up and working on a Christian podcast. I have not live streamed on this channel for almost 4 years, so I want to welcome you all. I've done tons of content, but live streaming on this channel, the last time I truly live streamed on this channel was in 2021, and that was probably in the summer of 2021, because in October of 2021, I survived a sudden cardiac arrest, and I had to take time away from my original channel. This channel now is, of course, my Heart Stream with God, and I changed the niche of this channel. I want to say March or April of this year, it became my Heart Stream with God. It's been kind of hard because a lot of my regular subscribers, I lost so many subscribers. After my cardiac arrest, I literally had over 800, I believe, subscribers in 2021. And I was doing, live streams, podcasts, and I loved my channel. I did unboxings, unbaggings. I had a lot of content. And after my sudden cardiac arrest, I took a long time to come back on and talk about what had happened, and I began to lose a lot of subscribers. And I just wanted you to all feel welcome and comfortable here. Just want to welcome everyone to the live stream. Welcome. I'm doing diamond art. Okay, to me, myself, and I. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for showing the love. Give this video, this live stream, a thumbs up. I want to thank everybody for dropping in. I'm doing diamond art. If you like what you see, give it a heart. Give this live stream a thumbs up. Show it some love, a heart, a thumb. I just want to welcome you all. I'm working on the Tree of Life diamond art piece. And I hope that you're all having a beautiful, beautiful Friday. Fridays are so special. A lot of people are busy throughout the week, and they just enjoy their Fridays, and they know that means that their weekend is right around the corner. And I feel that because weekends are very precious to a lot of people, their free time. So, I'm going to start a conversation. Welcome to the live stream because I'm about to start a whole new conversation, and I want to talk about negative content creators on YouTube. About a month ago, it's been more than a month ago. About 2 months ago, I started watching a content creator on YouTube. And I followed him. Now, I followed him and I kind of agreed with some of his beliefs, not all of them. And over about a 1 month span, his topics and his videos began to get very, very negative. And I kind of kept watching because I was interested in what he was going to do and say next. So, this guy, he always complained that no one saw life the way he saw it. And nobody would agree with, nobody supported his choices in life. No one supported how he wanted to live life. Nobody supported his thoughts, his way of seeing things. And all of his videos began to reflect all this negativity. And one day he came on and he did a video on how he hated the government, he hated the system, and he didn't want nothing to do with them. Hey, I agree with that. I'm not going to lie. We don't like the government. We don't like the system. And he started to talk about how he did not want to work anymore and no one would support him with his choice not to work. And his family was going to kick him out and leave him homeless. Welcome to the live stream, guys. I'm telling a story about negative creators on YouTube. I was just telling a story about a content creator who became very negative recently on his content about how he no longer wants to work, but no one will support his choice to not want to work, and they want to kick him out and make him homeless. And he tries to play the victim in all of his videos. It's really sad. And I talked to him, about how God could help him through everything. God can help you through some really hard times if you feel like your family is not supporting you. Now, I didn't tell him that, you need to go back and get a job because that's how you're going to pay your bills. It's his choice. We all have freedom of choice in life. God gives us free will. But are you prepared to accept what's going to happen with that freedom of choice, that free will? There's always going to be consequences with our free will every day. And he talked about how his family wanted him to go right back to work or they were going to kick him out. And when I talked to him about, God can help you, try praying. Prayer is real. I told him I believe in miracles. I'm a miracle. I survived death. I survived being dead for over 12 minutes. And I'm fully recovered. And I'm not supposed to be. His reaction was, well, I thank you for your advice. I'm more spiritual. And his videos have become more and more dark, just darker. And he talked about protecting his own thoughts and his own mind and his own thoughts, because those thoughts in his mind were going to somehow unalive him. And I reported that to YouTube because I was worried for him. Now, do I believe he was really in crisis? Probably not. But as someone with a caring heart, I reported it to YouTube, and the video is still there. He's trying to play the victim like he's being attacked, not only by his family, but now I think he did a video yesterday. I didn't watch it all the way through, but he's something about demons. And I'm like, well, if you don't believe in God and you're spiritual, then how do you believe in demons? And I'm kind of beginning to think that this is all for views and to get subscribers, but you got to look at it this way. People were human souls, and I don't want anything to happen to anybody else. So I'm going to say we need to be careful what we're watching, what we're believing on YouTube. Because this guy, he says some really crazy stuff. Yes, he talks about the government and the system and how it's against you. And yes, we know that the system and our governments, what they are and how they work and what they're about. But he brings it in the light that he is the only victim of this system, I call it the beast system. Most of us are aware of how they work, but he is trying to say that they're out to get him, and they want to stop him from living his life, and his family not supporting him is also out to get him and ruin his life. He's not a victim. A lot of people have told him, you don't like it, you can move somewhere else where other people will support your beliefs. If your family is not supporting your beliefs, you need to go where people will support your beliefs. And all he wants to do now, he did a video, I believe, yesterday. He was talking about how everyone, I think, hates him for his beliefs and nobody likes him and he's a mean person. And, well, if you're going to portray yourself in that way, people will begin to visualize you in that way. And that is such a negative way, negative content, and it's harmful, very harmful to the mental mindset, mental psyche. And this man continues to put out this kind of content every day. Yeah, there's a video on there about something about demons. I did not watch it because I'm a child of God. I'm not going to partake in anything regarding demons or anything to do with demons. I'm not going to watch content that has anything to do that is negative and damaging to not only our mindset, but if you watch it, it can damage your soul and it can pull you away from the Father, pull you away from Jesus, and it can damage your faith. And then you'll begin to wander back into a life that you probably used to live. And those that don't know the Father, the ones that don't know God, this content is very damaging to people's mindsets, damaging to their souls, to watch all of this negative content. I don't know how people do content like this every day. It is so negative and so ugly. This guy has done content on he thinks he's being followed and all of that, but I believe a lot of it is untrue. I think he does some of it for views. Um, if his mind is really where he talks like it is, he needs help. And some people have talked to him and tried to get him to seek help. He doesn't want help. He wants to keep being negative in a negative way. And I hope that you guys will pay attention to what you're watching on YouTube and stay away from negative content that is damaging for your mind and your soul and your heart and your mindset. I just want to welcome everybody to the live stream. I hope that you're all enjoying story time. I shared the story about negative content. Okay, guys, I am going to take a break, but let me know if you liked any of this content. Let me know if you enjoy watching diamond painting. Let me know if you enjoy story time with diamond painting, if you want more conversation about art and creativity. Let me know what you would like to see on this channel. This is a Christian channel with Christian-based content. Give me some ideas of what you guys would like to see on here. I really want to thank everyone, and thank you for those of you who stuck around for the story time about negative content on YouTube. I want to thank everyone who came and checked out the diamond painting, the diamond art. And like I said, I do watercolors, I do adult coloring. I haven't live streamed on here in about 4 years. Today is my first live stream back in almost 4 years. I want to thank everybody who has dropped in and stopped by. Like I said, I'm going to be doing watercolors. I'm going to be doing adult coloring, more diamond art. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be working on like a live stream podcast. I used to do one back. My last live stream podcast that I did was in 2021 before my cardiac arrest. I did a late night podcast called Late Night with Lady. Before this channel was My Heartstring Oh With God, it was a mainstream channel and it was called Lady Claudille. And after my sudden cardiac arrest, I decided to dedicate this channel strictly to Christian content, to God, to Father and the Son, the Holy Spirit, and to give God the glory for saving my life. And so I gave him this channel and I wanted to do more with it. So I want to thank everybody. So I'm going to end this and I'm going to take a break. If you want more diamond painting, more live diamond painting, more art, more live streams of all kinds, you got to hit me up. Give this live stream a thumbs up. Give it some love, hearts, whatever. And know that I love you. God loves you. I want you to have a blessed afternoon. Have a blessed weekend. And I may live stream again. later this weekend. We'll see what happens, but I love you all. God bless, and y'all have a wonderful Friday afternoon.